Oh, greetings. It's for the webinar. I would show other. Maybe they fixed it finally. Let's see. I don't think they fixed it. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, Google, what are you doing over there? Obviously, they don't care. Yes, and I can't scroll. I can't click on anything. I can't do anything. Present to everyone. Okay. I still can't do anything. All right, for those that are new to all of this, avatar.com. We have you can sign up for the webinar. I can't show how to do it because Google doesn't know what they're doing. It took all the fun. I don't know, for a company like this, I think they added a little bit of animation here, but that's about it. All right, here we go. No viewers. That's okay. I don't even know if this thing's even broadcasting because it kind of started up kind of jaded. But that's okay. It takes a little bit for it to go live, but that's all right. Here we go. Connect to the angels. Positive vibrations of positive spirit guides. Connecting to the weather. Love the weather. Okay, Marianne, any messages for me? Connect to your energies. You are connecting to some reptilian energies. Doesn't mean they're all negative, but there is some kind of discomfort there. You probably know if you have any type of trouble sleeping or anything bizarre going on. There is some kind of interference coming from them because they're losing. It's that simple. So other than that, yeah, you're connected more with nature. I do see a lot of waterfall energies from Agartha you're connected to. As for rehabilitating your energies, see a lot of Agarthian energies like Princess Kings of Agartha. I guess they have that something around those lines. You're connected to the hierarchy of Agartha. They're not really saying what rank, but it's a rank. Let's put it that way. Question 2, any messages from higher self? You're just going through a healing energy with your chakras are also letting out a lot. So you're doing a shake-up within your chakras. As for your direction, there is a is a slight hiccup in your vibration as for connecting. Recently, because the Earth, as the Earth shifts, you connect more to the fourth dimension. So basically, just trust your instincts as you are opening yourself up to a new vibration. Yeah, it's just Earth is sort of shattering. It's going to go next year. Things are going to really start activating. We're building up toward. You might see something this year. It's kind of the quiet before the storm. Next year, it feels like it's going to be a lot more of an electronic year, or it's a more vibrant year. We will have to see. I don't like doing predictions, but you never know. Gundam, any messages from my guides? Just watch what you eat, basically. You are connecting more of the Pleiadian energies and Alpha Centauri energies of basically allowing yourself to go the extra mile with your connections. As for bringing in new beings, nothing. There's a Pleiadian being by the name of Norak you're connecting to. Is basically you can take an object and change its vibration. Change like take a crystal like that and change its form, turn it into a bird, make it fly away, something like that. Question 2, more messages from guides. Basically, yeah, you are walking a fine line right now. You are not in a bad way, but you are shifting dimensions, going to more of an Arcturian energy at this time. You are connected to AI energies. A lot of it's connected to Mars. What's going on Mars is happening here, basically. It happens on Mars and it happens here, something like that. We said another dimension. Very cool. On September 15th of September. Oh, Saturday 15th of September. I think that I succeeded on out-of-body experience, astral travel in my room, but I could only see through the tiny hole as if my perception was blocked. My guides and my higher self told me of what happened and why. Well, you're just getting started. It will become more clear, but right now they're just, yeah, you're tuning your energies to, yeah, it seems like more of a, see, a more Palladian perspective you're connecting to. Uh, you can always add an Arcturian energy or even a Zeta if you're okay with that. Yeah, who knows? But right now you're being protected right now. That's why it's being blocked. But I believe it will shift out. Yeah, add some energy if you are successful with it again. Add some Arcturian energies and maybe some Zeta. You might feel positive Zeta. You can always do Syrian too if you want, whatever feels comfortable, or they're just the angels. It should be interesting with the Zeta though. You just it feels like you just gotta get used to it. So part of you is kind of like spooked out by it. So I believe it will get open up more. So the tiny hole is just your guys protecting you. I can see. Katie and Dance, any messages for me? I see a lot of feline energies around you. I do see a lot of portal energies connecting to your Uranus. It just basically feels like you're, yeah, it's through Mother Nature's energy. Why this is occurring just seems like part of you is allowing more. You know, we're all connected to different dimensions, different portals, different realities, and we're just basically folding that into this world. So it feels like part of you is kind of activated. Doesn't mean anything's going to really change in the third dimension, but you might feel some of that possible. It's not 100%. I see what the feelings are protecting it. That's all I see. Question 2, any other messages? I see a lot of Zeta energies around you, basically enhance your chakras. And also, doesn't mean your personal life is going to improve. I'm not sure where that's going. But the Zeta seem to be working with your chakras for being more higher queer audience down the road. You're just slowly evolving into that energy. So you get it basically more senses. Yeah, it's kind of like you're dialed up a little bit, but not too much because they won't take you out of third dimension too much. But you can basically jump off the planet if you wanted to. You can basically just edge out of here. Basically, you have the capability of just leaving. I know you're like, sign me up for that, but it does seem like you have just that portal vibration you can open up. So as for what's going to help you here, not giving much detail on it. So Carol posted 2 questions on 8/22. Don't see them here. Well, yeah, because I already read them a week ago, I think. Yeah, I read everything. Of 9/22. Oh, okay, I see. Oh yeah, I got cycled out. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, okay, I have no control over that. On the other chats, you can do that. You can't do it on this one. Good, you checked. Question: are there any messages for me? Let's see. 1 moment. I just see a lot of Agarthian energies connecting to more serious Syrians as for bringing more calmness to our weather. Of course, the weathers are going to be, where it gets cold, it's going to get super cold this year. It gets hot, it's going to get super hot. See, a lot of your energies are connected to the North Pole. That's interesting. That's I don't get that one very often. Yeah, you basically have a presence there. What's going on North Pole? You're aware of it. You do have a Zeta energy you do connect to, but you're more of an Agarthian being. You're not seen as an alien being, but like you do show up as a high vibrational Agarthian being on the North Pole. So yeah, there's no pole shift yet. Let's put it that way. Doesn't mean we're not working towards one. We are, but our energies have to truly shift out of. Most of us have to shift into fourth dimension. Then it'll happen because we're ready for. So not yet. So we're getting there. It might be 30 years from now, possibly. Question 2: what are my connections with my friend Judith? A lot of reptilian connections from past lives, Palladian incarnation. Basically, you were assigned to the same like starship. I feel also mothership and mostly the same starship energies. You do have connections once again with the Zetas. Basically, you guess, I won't say introducing them, but yeah, kind of can assisting to connect to new civilizations. As for Judas connection, yeah, you just connect to new species, allowing new species to connect to this species. You know, just say, hey, we found all these weird aliens. You guys want to connect to them? Something around those lines. So it's like a family affair, basically. So you just got assigned to the same ship, and you kind of been connecting ever since. Connected to this world through farm incarnations. You know, obviously Little House on the Prairie type of stuff. Basically cutting out of the drama for the most part. Usually, both of you usually stay out of the cities. You might be in the city, but you're kind of at least a small city at least. Symmetry. Any messages for me? Just connect to the Zeta Alliance, and the Zeta Alliance is very connected to you at this time. So basically, just go through your third eye. What you feel. You might, talk about people, connecting to them in the physical. There's nothing wrong with putting that thought pattern out there. It's basically you saying that is another word of like, what do I need to do to shift my energy so I can connect with them? So it's kind of like a key word. It's like, okay, what do I need to do that? Do I need to be a little bit more positive? I need to do this. I need to do that to shift more into their work. So you might feel them around, possibly. I've been feeling more Zeta energies around than ever before. So it's a part of contact. It's something. So you just gotta allow it. The physical will eventually occur. Like you might seem like a ghost energy, possibly translucent. James, I may remember parts of a dream 2 to 3 times a year. Not long ago, I remember parts of a dream where I was using telekinesis. Just like Jedi Knight, pulling simple things to my hands and intro. Yeah, it feels like it's another version of you that's doing it right now. I don't know if it's battling Darth Vader or anything like that, but you're allowing that to come through. It's like another version of you, basically, you're connecting to. Now, 2 to 3 times, I don't know. You gotta go by what you feel. When there's candles, you can of course, I want to go to sleep with them lit, not like this, but it's give you some time with the candles where you don't. Even if you do fall asleep, I think if they're in a jar, it'd probably be better. But I shouldn't be messing with that. But it's basically just getting yourself tuned into the spirit world, calm down in third dimension, and relax. It'll help you sleep better. But yeah, it's definitely another version of yourself that's going on right now from what I see. So it's kind of poking a hole in your consciousness. So it's kind of giving you, they don't want to give you too much because it'll take you out of this dimension too. Question 2, do I have any messages? Welcome from, the meditation. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, it's not getting a whole lot of steam attention, but I got another one going through. Oh, I got one more I want to put through, and we'll see. They're kind of a big production putting those together, so we'll see how much. When I did that meditation, I felt something come out. It's like I don't know what the hell it was, but something released. So that's something. Do I have any messages? I just see you connecting to the Archangel Alliance. That's a new one through the Palladian energies. Basically, archangels that are connected to our world, and the Palladians are very aware of. Basically, the angels are giving them information, helping them assist us. You are connected to that vibration. You might feel some of this possibly basically angels are saying basically just to relax, meditate, take it easy. Relax, meditate, take it easy. Just There's a lot of Roman connections. I don't know if you ever mentioned this for you. Roman past lives that have not been healed. Some of that is because what happens is like when you have all these past lives, but you don't believe in any of this stuff, or you don't just have no reason to connect to or fear it. A big part is for fearing it. So when you have other lifetimes like that, so healing this lifetime, of course, not everybody's meant to connect to everything, but you know, it will help focusing. It takes time. Everyone has their own direction. Noah, any messages for me? Let's see. I just see a Palladian alliance basically help you with creativity. There's a change in timeline as for work situation. I don't see the relationship area somewhere in there is improving. I'm not sure what kind of relationship, but it does seem like there is an area there basically to help you. Either way, I'm just seeing it. I believe it doesn't say what kind of relationship, but it does seem like a relationship energy that you do need for basically helping excel into your direction. Basically, just follow your instincts. Basically, the main message: follow your instincts. You are clearing a lot of old past life energies, but you're also, I see a lot of portal energies. You do vent them with their mind. It's something you can, yeah, just small ones, not big ones, small ones, like a little circle here and there. A lot more information can be, gotta be careful. Yeah, we can poke holes in our dimension. We can poke holes in this reality. We have control over it. We just don't think we do because we're told not. We don't, but we do. So it's not always meant for us to connect to laws of attraction to happen now, but I believe that's going to get stronger with a lot of people connected to at least what they need to have a more understanding of it. Like living in Florida forever. Why am I here? I'm not. Well, there's a mystery there, but not that important either. I think Miguel already had his question here. Jim F. I felt that something significant occurred last night during sleep. Can you give any information on this? It feels like you're releasing reptilian energies. You're also connecting more to your spirit guides. So just follow your instincts. Ask the angels to clear your vibration. Ask your angels for a message. Basically, just to prolong you're breaking through a third dimensional gap. You're allowing the third dimension to heal around you. You're allowing more of yourself connecting to your galactic world. Any message from my galactic family? Yes. You're let's see. They say, well, I see a seesaw. They're playing games. I see children. I see, just a daycare with kids. You're just, that's where you're heading towards right now. This is I don't know why I'm getting the Arnold Schwarzenegger dimension. I guess because he has a big influence here because they're famous. That makes sense. Jeez. Okay. So another thing, you came here to face your fears, basically, and not be afraid to say what's on your mind. I've not fully gone into that for the alien stuff because people aren't fully ready, but eventually they will. To get what I'm waiting for is like some kind of event where you can finally talk about this, personally. We just haven't run into it yet. I know it's like looking at that whole thing with Bill Cosby. It's like we know this stuff's here, but it's like we need something to happen for us to start. Hey, guess what? So I know that's a weird thing to bring up, but it's kind of like that. It's like we know this stuff's here, but when can we actually talk about this stuff? Because like with Bill Cosby stuff, it's like, oh, you can't talk about that. You can't talk about that, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So it feels like you're getting ready for it. It might be down the road, but there will be a time you'll be able to talk about this. Question 1 for Susie. What I've been doing in Astral. I feel a lot of lilies, tiger lily energies, nature flowers. I see yourself as a Garthian being. Just for you're in another universe also. The flower universe, that's a new one. Basically planets with all these flowers and a huge flower that shoot out gases, but it's good and just huge, just giant size things. So I see you there. Now you have family there, and you're like this small, and the flower like huge. But it's you imagine how does that feel? Imagine that feels pretty good. So I think you're getting rejuvenated, is what I see. I don't see any drama. I don't see any, just like you just want peace. You're getting infusions from all this too. I'm not sure if you feel it in this dimension because there's so much fog here. So. Question 2: are there any messages for me from Merlin? Yeah, the flower dimension. You're basically, some of those flowers are psychedelic. You're known to be on the psychedelics. Well, doesn't mean you have to get involved in any of that. But in past lives, you have connected that energy basically to open up to new dimensions. Basically, it's like as a Merlin being you have been in the past, you have to smoke something of that type to. It's like, I'm not getting any answers from my guides. It's time to light up. You can say that's another reason why the American Indians do that too. At least the chiefs, they smoke all the time to help them connect to spirit. So they taught, eventually more people are going to be connecting to spirit. Basically, it's like you're talking to your friend and your family. They are a friend. Your family just don't see them. So I'm channeling Philip K. Dick, the author, and he said in the future more people will be connected to their psychic self. So just we're a little bit late. Danielle, are there any messages for me? No. Well, I mean, just keep connecting to your vibrations. There's a lot of stillness around. I mean, it's basically just take it easy. There's just a lot of missing time, it feels. You've been coming and going a lot recently. But the alien beings, spirit beings, it might be feel like you're kind of jaded a little bit. Question 2, yeah, well, they put it back together, but you have no idea. Question 2, any messages from my guides have been trying to get across that I am missing? Well, you've been assisting the other, you've been connecting more to the other side or the spirit world. As for humanity's soul growth, this has been kind of rough around the edges because humanity's kind of pulling back, and you're just here to help, and you're feeling this backlash. That's what I see. Mostly what's going on. I also see an ant around you that's crossed over. You're kind of healing those energies. Basically, that your family is very opinionated of you, which is unfair, and they don't even know themselves. So they're trying to use you to figure themselves out, and you say both of you have self-love issues, and they're not figuring it out. At least that's you going to your, you're connected to your parents, and you just have so much self-love, and they're just hard-headed. It's like connecting to all this stuff. Just they know it's real in the back of their head, but they won't allow it to come through. Amy, I've been taking a product called Advanced TRS. Is a zeolite spray to remove heavy metals from the body. I'm liking it so far. I've been having more vivid dreams. I'd like to know if this is going to help me with psychic abilities like clairvoyance. Or physical. I mean, it's going to help you, over time. It's, heavy metals, but I see like 6 months. So, let's see here. Yeah. I feel like 6 months when it fully gets into your bloodstream. Psychic, I mean, I believe your meditations will get better, which will help you connect to your guides. I'm not sure how improvement you're going to get, but it will improve. Physical issues, it will clear some blockages. Fine. And let me take a look at this real quick. Interesting. Yeah, but I don't see any harm from it. Interesting. Yep. Just yeah, I said 6 months. Yeah, I'm not sure if that one bottle is gonna last 6 months, but just keep doing it. That's all I have to say about that. It's good though. Question 2. My son Luke has been using the TRS spray and it seems like to be helping his mood. Can you tell me how else is this going to help him? Think more clearly. He has a fog in his mind, basically it's basically the air, the chemicals as you were aware, and it's clearing up quite a bit. Yeah, just it's like getting an infusion with that. So yeah, it's good. It's I mean, stuff's kind of pricey. I guess it depends on where you get it from. Sounds like good stuff. Advanced TRS. I just see his thinking improving. All right, Jess. Archangel Hail, also called Lucifer, has been strong presence with me recently. What is our connection and message? Yeah, it's like it's helped me clear a blockage, also helped me connected to other archangels. I have not been really named that much in their Gabriel's vibration. It seems like it's basically their enhanced. Gabriel and Lucifer have combined their energies to assist you, opening up more of your chakras. Might give you indications of the future, possibly. I'm also seeing JFK around you, as basically is feels like it's assisting you. Yeah, you have a connection from other lifetimes. The same as a reptilian on another world. And yes, it didn't go too well there either. It's like it was one of them, and then he changed, and then didn't go so well. So the eve of the last full moon, Inky communicated in a surprising way of cloud writing, perfect lettering. Appear next to the moon, formatting EA Inky. I see, just do it. Not from Nike. I swear, yeah, that's funny. Human by. When he was done, what was the deal with all this? And does Inky have any messages for me now? No, just follow that vibration. Yeah, he has a good sense of humor, basically. Yeah, it's just your connection is going to start increasing more. You're going into another dimension energy too. It's from what it seems. Yeah, it just seems like you're going to become more aware of the other dimensions for healing purposes. You might feel, another dimension looking at you, basically. Other beings. You might feel like someone's looking at you, but not in a bad way. That's what I get from that. Yeah, I expect. Leave it open. While in, I meditated daily for 2 years and processed so many emotions as I progressed in my practice. I stopped meditating for a year and lost the progress I made, so I had to start over from the beginning. Now I am 1.5 years into my daily meditation practice again. Why have I been processing just as many as if more emotions again this time around as I progress into my meditation practice again? Let's see here. Well, what it is, it feels like you're going through some blockages. Yeah, you're clearing out blockages, but you're hitting some major ones that won't let go. And it feels like there's a lot of reptilian energies from the past. That's what I see. You're also, I see a lot of Buddhism energy around you. That's what, to help you calm, at least. So you just have not cracked that open yet to really see what's going on. So you're feeling the emotions and not really seeing what's happening there. Past lives mostly from what I see. I see an alien wreckage, a Palladian alien ship wreckage on another planet. It was like a deserted planet too. And once again, there's no communications, but I believe you got helped. But while you're there, you did get visited by beings that weren't so friendly. So this is the healing process you're going to, from what I see. Because that's what I got right now. Messages from my galactic family. Yes, you are. Well, you're healing a lot of Martian energies. You came to this world as a Martian being in your ancient past, as a kind one, like a shamanism energy. As you do not care for you knew the ways of that planet. It was like a kind of like a Buddha, not exactly, but something around those lines of basically. You knew that just like this world, humans don't know themselves better. They don't know they don't know any better, basically. Same with the Martians. They're a lot more vicious. But they did respect you. And your energy is to use it. You will unfold a lot of this as you awaken. Just you got a lot of respect. Basically, do not fall for a lot of the tricks in society, like with major smoking, drug dealing, or whatever it might be. Just never fell for any of that. So, you're, and some of these blockages, I see blockages, are not all yours. They're actually from other beings you've connected to. You're still helping them sort themselves out. So your emotions aren't always your emotions. So I believe you will unlock quite a bit more. See how that goes, but I believe we'll make some progress there. Miles, do I have any messages from the Angel Collective? Move fast, move slow. Realize also your ability is to shrink yourself very small. It's very difficult to see that in this environment. But basically, you're opening up your crown chakra to your higher self. Just focus on your crown chakra. And more, basically, a healing energy will come through, like you're being bathed. Not necessarily a whole lot of messages there, because they want you to continue on your route. Just do what you're doing. Yes, you can always do better, but you are where you need to be. You're placed exactly where you need to, and give you too much information to take you out of that. In some ways, it won't. And the insectoids say hi. And the centipede says hi too. They only have good relations with them. Question 2. Yeah, they don't like what humans are saying about them on this one. But it is creative, but either way. Question 2. What are my past life connections with my 2 brothers? The youngest one is Palladian. The older one is Syrian. Lifetimes. Basically, let's see. Mostly it's a spirit connection. When you had a lot of similarities, but you're different enough where you can make the experience worthwhile incarnating. So they've been a brother energy in Syrian, Palladian worlds. They've been just, you've now to have them both there. That wasn't usually just have this brother or the younger brother or the older brother or however, whoever one's older than the younger one, whatever that is. It's just that, you never really had brotherhood really that close together, like the 3 of you. Usually been one or the other. In this world, I just see thieves at one time, but also chasing after women and, kind of fighting over girls. I see that too. I think it's one of the older one, whatever that means. Through Renaissance lifetimes. So, and now the 3 of you have been friends where it was a brother connection. It was actually better there than it was blood brothers. So, and once again, I was about chasing women from what I see. I do see frescoes there, like you're painting frescoes. So, like in the Renaissance time period, somewhere around those lines. Or before that. It feels like around that time period. I'm not getting full detail in the date. Eric N., do the Syrians have any messages for me? You know very well of the humanity and its nonsense, basically of its way of life. You always had an issue with the judges on your planet, as a lot of them are corrupt. As a Syrian being who haven't been a judge, but they don't call it a judge. There's no prosecutor. You've been one of light, but you have asked for disagreements to be brought to you to sort it out. So you're on a council of the Syrians to sort out problems, not like a Dr. Phil, but there's like 5 or 6 of them on a council. In your lifetime here, you're basically educating yourself. There's more to it than that, but yeah, it's kind of cryptic in some ways. Question 2: any other messages from me from anyone? Let's see. You are clearing a lot of blockages and allowing yourself to basically go into more of the higher 6th dimension energy. I see you drift into it. Part of you is also you're going through a chakra rebalance too. You might not feel it though, but just from like your point of view is shifting. It feels also you're connecting more with the animals. You might not always be realizing it too. At least from what I see, cat, dog, you might be seeing them a little bit differently, possibly. If not now, down in the future, possibly. Up to you, what you want to experience. Miguel, I think we already answered that already. Donna Riggs, any messages tonight? Just, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I think you have a husband there. Just say what's on your mind to your husband. He likes to hear about your galactic connections. And the guides say you also have the capability of channeling. You just part of you is kind of close it out, but you can break through it if you want it. It will take time, but you can exercise and break through it. Everyone has their different time for it to happen. Feels like you're getting closer to it. Question 2: can my higher self explain what is it I'm supposed to be doing in this life for happiness? Whatever brings creativity feels like creativity bring happiness to. As for what creativity is, you believe you know what it is. Creativity is whatever it is. That's it. Even like I see one maintenance, but also see creativity in that sense. Just landscape creativity. It feels like I have a mind for it at least. Vasco, any messages for me? Let's see. In astral, yeah, there's been a lot of misbalance in this in human reality because you say you're upgrading yourself, but you say you're connecting to a lot of Pleiadian energies after being balanced to humanity. There is a major timeline shift coming for everyone. This has not been fully clear. It's like a present to humanity. It just has not been brought in. It's going to slowly show itself, I see. It's like a healing hand coming into, or either way, it's a process of healing coming into humanity's vibration. So just meditate or do what you feel is right to connect. It doesn't have to be long. But you are making progress in breaking the barriers between you and spirit. Question 2: on September 15th, around 5:50 at 6 a.m. that morning, I see white blue orbs going across the room. It went briefly right next to right 2 seconds and disappeared. No, those are Pleiadian energies from what I can feel. No, you're being observed. You're being prepared. For what? I don't know. Some kind of visitation eventually. You were not seeing things. This is the safest way they can do this. You're being probed. No, you're being healed for what's to come. So, of course, they can visualize the future shifting at a 3rd dimension, but happening is a whole nother story. Probably feel. 1 to 11, I babysat for my daughter pets on September 10th through 15th. And I have no small dogs since I've known small dogs since a puppy. I had a hard time sleeping there. I had to and heard 2 footsteps upstairs while I was downstairs. Anyway, I was asleep with the dog and one cat next to me when I was awakened. Suddenly, it's 1:30 a.m. So I went into the den on the couch, and her dog followed me. And she looked at me, and she saw a monster. She looked at me like, yeah, there's reptilians there. Ran down the stairs behind the couch and would not come out until my husband came later. She is still afraid of me and my daughter. She says she's very jumpy. That was a major reptilian there. Yep. Apparently, you opened up. There's a portal energy there. Yeah, that was a major. That was a major Goliath being. Just, it's nothing to be afraid of. As scary as this being is, you can say it had dark entities connecting to it also, but once again, we're not worried. Yeah, it was like a scout being. It was like a headmaster, actually, like a very powerful mind control being. Your dog is just skittish. Yeah, it's kind of a scaredy cat. But yeah, it was invading your space. I believe you can put energies out to clear that. I don't think it's going to come back after that. It's kind of like a warning to you, but don't worry about it. It's nonsense. Yeah, it's just them screwing around. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't work out. They put the energy of fear around. That's how they operate. That shows their weakness, actually, when you think about it. Intimidation, just like a cop would do, or a con man, for that matter. Question 2: any messages from my galactic family? Yeah, apparently in Astral, you did unlock a lot of these low vibrational reptilians. You send them away, and one came back to visit you because you're kind of upset. What's happening also is people are letting go of this stuff. It's not just, a being comes in, does some karate, and lets them go. It's just that people are letting go of this nonsense of, this drama and this mind control. And some people might not even be aware of it. So it's just, some people are connecting to stuff and have no idea. I mean, everyone's connecting to it, but some are actually, getting better and they have no idea of what they're doing. They're not letting themselves be mind controlled so much, but they don't realize they're also connecting more to their guides as they do that. Stacy, last night I felt a male presence in my room. He kept telling me to relax, and I struggled whether or not to trust him, but then I ended up feeling that I was safe and stayed calm. Twice that night I experienced a possible Kundalini rise. Who was presence? And after I felt that maybe I have a twin flame teaching me to trust, I was a Pleiadian, like a lover or something like that from another reality. Yeah, just putting a safety energy around you. That's all. Any other messages? Yeah, you're just connecting more. You're connecting more to your Kundalini. Basically, you're allowing it to be unlocked too. But it's part of your mission too. So that being that was there, it's all part of your mission. Everything is part of your mission. So you're healing the zetas around also that are interfering in people's fears. And I mean, some are not deliberately doing that. Some of them are. So you're healing that aspect of them. It's probably much more to it than that, but a lot of zeta energies, it has a lot to do with the mind control of third dimension. Some of them, they're just vibrations connected to it. They don't want no part in brainwashing anybody, but some do. So yeah, there's a lot of other wires there, but so all right. That's all we got for us tonight. Hopefully that was helpful. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. Different place. I'm going to be traveling a little bit if all works out. Let's relax, change the atmosphere again. Hopefully. Even work called me after the webinar. It's like, I give up. So, very much love everyone. Take care. Have a great night.